What's up guys? I'm so excited to share this one with you. This is my second attempt at faux locks, but second time's a charm. My first attempt involved twisting synthetic hair into small twists all over my head, and then wrapping those twists with more synthetic hair, which is pretty much the standard. It looks really beautiful, however, it was so ridiculously heavy, and because of all that hair, about 8 bags of hair, it was so stiff and actually pretty painful. I couldn't even finish installing it. I was about 3/4 of the way finished and I just removed it all. But I really loved the look, so here's what I did to make the locks more flexible, lightweight, and overall just more comfortable and natural to wear long term. First of all, we're using synthetic Marley or kinky twist hair. I had a couple different types, some really great quality hair that I had left over from years ago, and some pretty bad quality hair that I had bought from online that I just really don't recommend. So I mixed the two. I also got some great hair from a local beauty supply, but I used it all on my first attempt. Okay, so before you do anything, grab the synthetic hair and we're gonna rinse it in a bucket with a bit of apple cider vinegar and water. My head was on fire the first time, I swear. I was ready to shave all my hair off just to remove the locks. So if your skin is sensitive too and you get really itchy when wearing synthetic hair, definitely do this, it helps. So I'm just anchoring the hair with some bottles so it doesn't get tangled. Let it sit in the water for about 5 to 10 minutes. This is gonna clean the hair so it doesn't feel so itchy on your scalp and skin. After about 5 minutes, remove the hair from the solution, and we're gonna dump that bucket. Now place the hair back in and fill it again with clean water to rinse the vinegar out of the hair. Then let that sit for about 5 minutes too. Alright, so that's nice and clean now. Just hang that hair on a chair to dry. Alright, so I'm starting with freshly washed, conditioned, and blow-dried hair. You can also do a heatless blowout if you prefer. I split the hair in half, and we're working one section at a time. I made the section smaller the first time, but I didn't really care for the takedown process, so we're gonna go bigger. I lightly spray the section with water, and work that in, and I'm gonna seal the section with my homemade shea butter cream, and I work that in as well. This is gonna keep the hair moisturized underneath the synthetic hair, like a little spa vacation for your strands. Next, I comb this section out gently, then I 2-strand twist the section all the way to the end. No synthetic hair added at all. Creating the 2-strand twist without the synthetic hair seriously reduces the bulk and increases the flexibility of your locks. So now that we've twisted our hair with all natural hair and no synthetic hair, we have the issue of not having any hair to burn at the ends to seal the locks. So I cut a bunch of the synthetic hair in half. I grab one of those synthetic halves and I'm braiding it in at the end of each 2-strand twist. So the entire twist is natural and then at the end is the synthetic hair. And I only braid in about 1 inch from the end. So when you're only left with the 2 synthetic halves, just twist them down as far as you want them, making sure it goes way past your natural hair. Now you can do this whether your hair is long or short. As long as you have something to attach synthetic hair to, you can do this. But of course, if your hair is shorter, just don't cut the synthetic hair in half. You'll want to use the entire length of the synthetic hair to get that length. So twisting your natural hair and only adding synthetic hair at the end is what's going to keep your locks flexible. Whew, okay guys, I know that was a ton of information, but it's all really important. Okay, so now repeat that same process. Grabbing a section of hair, however small or large you want, spritz with water, seal with a bit of shea butter, then comb out the section. Now we're gonna 2-strand twist our natural hair from roots to end. Grab your half of synthetic hair, or if your hair is shorter, grab a whole strand of synthetic hair, and braid it in at the end of your natural twist, about 1 inch off the end. When you only have 2 halves of synthetic strands left, just twist them together as far down as you want. But make sure it goes way past your natural hair. And again, we're only doing this so that we have something to burn at the ends. And if your hair is shorter, you're also going to be doing this for length. Alright, so really simple, right? Okay, so now just do this entire twisting process all over your head. Or a fortune teller, then I could read your minds, see if there's truth behind the stories that you... So because we're using our natural hair for flexibility and comfort reasons, we need to start with our hair in a stretched or blown out state so we can get maximum length. Twisting on wet or curly hair is going to cause a ton of shrinkage, short twists, and possible tangles when locked. I have to say, guys, this process was really relaxing and enjoyable, especially since I decided to go with bigger sections this time. I'm used to doing mini twists, so this was a really nice change of pace. Oh, and I do want to mention that as I was working my way closer to the top of my head, I did start making the section smaller just to fill out some space because it was starting to look a little gappy, but the sections were still pretty big. Alright, so now it's nighttime. I had to stop for a little bit so I could do some house chores, make dinner, and now I'm back to finish locking. All my twists are done, so let me show you how to create the faux locks. Grab one full strand of synthetic hair, grab the 2-strand twist. You're gonna squeeze it close to the root, but not too close. You wanna leave a bit of the root free so the lock can move. Take the end of the synthetic hair, line it up parallel to the twist, bend it over, and then twist around. And we're just gonna wrap that synthetic hair around the 2-strand twist from top to bottom. Now just keep wrapping all the way down until you run out of synthetic hair. Now just grab another, and again you're gonna line up the end of the synthetic hair with the twist, and you're gonna put this a little bit over where the last synthetic hair ended, and then just continue wrapping down.
You know I could have been a painter.
Figure out where you want to stop, making sure it's way past your natural hair. This is really important. You don't want to cut or burn your natural hair, so make sure it's way past your natural hair. Now cut off the excess synthetic twist, pull it back up, and wrap it around the bottom of the twist. Now grab the synthetic hair that you were using to wrap that's hanging off the end, and you're going to wrap that back up as well to secure it in place. Now, there should be no natural hair near these ends at all. I repeat, no natural hair near your ends, guys, because now we're gonna burn the hair. We don't want to burn our hair. So just light up the ends and roll it between your hands to seal it nice and tight. And that's it. Now do the same thing to the next twist. Wrapping the synthetic hair around the 2-strand twist. When you reach the end, grab another synthetic hair strand and continue wrapping where the first one left off. Figure out how long you want the lock, trim off the excess, making sure it's far from your natural hair so you can burn it. Pull that excess back up and wrap it around the end of the twist. Now burn the synthetic end and roll it in your hands to seal it shut. And that's it, nice and clean. Alright guys, so now just repeat this simple process on every 2-strand twist.
Oh, what a shame, what a shame. It turns out you found out that I'm not the one to blame. Oh, all the names you call.
And this is your chance to let out your inner pyro. Just kidding, guys. Be safe.
To see that I could have been a liar.
And that's it. When you're done, you're gonna have the most lightweight, flexible locks ever. And if you've worn faux locks before, you know what a relief that is. Now, of course, you can make your sections smaller if you want to fill in more space, but I just didn't have the time. So I went with larger sections. So I co-washed, blow-dried, twisted, and locked my hair all in one day. I know, it's crazy, right? But it was actually a really enjoyable process. So if you have a free day on the weekend, try these out. Sweet, so this is the next day and I'm just showing you how flexible they are. I can do anything to these locks that I can do with my normal twisted hair. Scrunch them up, pull them up, flip them. That would have snatched my scalp off with my first round of bulky twists. I can wrap them up into a bun. I mean, you get the point. These are really awesome and flexible. I'm really enjoying them. And I always wondered what I would look like with locks. I kind of dig it. Alright guys, I really hope this helps. I promise you this is so super easy. And if you've ever worn painful faux locks and thought you'd never do them again, give these a try. I'm sure you're gonna love them. Alright guys, happy twisting and wrapping. I'll see you guys next time. Click the video to the left for another super easy hair tutorial, and click the box to the right to come hang out with us on our daily vlog channel. Alright guys, I'll see you there. Bye.
I know I need to get away. Oh, spring. Seems like everybody's staring and laughing at me.